What's going on, guys? This is Mikeinoid, and today I will be unboxing a Japanese new 3DS system. The 3DS was Nintendo's handheld console that was released in 2011 and was discontinued last year for a total of 9 years on the market. There were a total of 6 different models of the 3DS, even models that took out the 3D feature. But you had 2 models that improved on the 3D, as well as other improvements, the new 3DS and new 3DS XL. The naming of these systems are just awful. I mean, try looking up a new 3DS on eBay and you'll see what I mean. Both of these models have face tracking technology that would allow you to use the 3D at different angles rather than relying on the sweet spot. They added extra shoulder buttons and a C-stick, NFC support to scan in amiibos, and a better processor that improved on loading times and even allowed you to play certain titles like Xenoblade Chronicles and Fire Emblem Warriors. The new 3DS XL released in North America on February 13th of 2015, but not the regular new 3DS. The new 3DS wasn't released until later in various special editions, such as the Pokémon 20th Anniversary Edition, the Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer Bundle, and the infamous Black Friday editions. The coolest thing about the new 3DS is that you can swap out cover plates to customize your system however you like. In the US, we never got individual faceplates to buy, so you needed to import them, which now will cost you a bit of money. The new 3DS was very limited in the US compared to other countries, which is why trying to buy one used is pretty expensive. I always wanted this system for myself, so I decided to import a standard black one from Japan, which was about $100 cheaper. So here's the box. It's a little beat up, but looks pretty good. All the writing is in Japanese, but the back just tells you some of the features like the NFC, improved 3D, the C-stick, and cover plates. Opening it up, we have the console and all of the documentation. No charger was included since Nintendo figured people already had a bunch of chargers just laying around. In my case, yeah, it was true. Everything is in Japanese as well, but it looks like we had the quick start guide, the full manual, as well as the infamous AR cards. These came with every 3DS system as they allowed you to use the AR game that's already installed on the system. And here's the new 3DS itself. It's a bit worn and it's clearly been used, but there aren't any major scratches. And we even still have the stylus, which is great. All the buttons work and the sliders move like they should. And as you can see, the new 3DS is slightly bigger than the old 3DS, and it's not glossy, it's more of a smooth matte finish. So the way you swap out the front cover plate is that you use the stylus to pop it out. The bottom one is the same way, only with the extra step by needing a small screwdriver to be able to get it off. But this is where the battery and the micro SD card are stored. You get a 4GB micro SD card, but I'm going to use a 32GB one to store more games. So the system had a good amount of power still, so I was able to set up the system. As you can see, the menu is in Japanese since 3DS systems are region locked, which means my US games won't work on it. At least not yet anyways. It's about a 20-minute process, but you can install Homebrew on the system that will not only let you play 3DS games from other countries, but use your system to emulate retro games and install custom themes. It involves you installing Pokemon Picross and adding a friend on your 3DS, but the whole process was surprisingly easy. I'll leave the link to the directions on how to install all of this in the description. And now I can play my games like it's a US system. I even loaded up some ROM so I can play a bunch of retro games, including DS games. The new 3DS is a fantastic system. I haven't really got a chance to play games on it yet, but the system is pretty nice to hold. It's not as comfortable as the XL, but I can still see myself using this system a lot, especially taking it with me since it's much more portable due to its smaller size. The 3DS has an amazing library of games, especially when it comes to the first party titles. I know prices in the 3DS ecosystem are rising right now, but if there's anyone out there who hasn't owned a 3DS yet, I think the system is worth giving it a shot. I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to find a system that best suits you. I mean, there's 6 of them to choose from. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know which 3DS system you own down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. I wish those Fire Emblem faceplates didn't cost so damn much, man.
Your storyline all decided before the curtain rises. How does it feel to be in right? What fate's so certain? How can it change a thing if